I'm practicing sewing knit fabrics again. Hi, I'm Megan. Welcome to my sewing space, and in today's video, I'm practicing sewing knit fabrics again. I'm going to be making a swing dress using Kwik Sew pattern 2088. It calls for shoulder pads. I will not be putting shoulder pads in my dress today. I like this lady's haircut. Anyway, I picked up this lightweight knit fabric from Joann's in this pretty raspberry color, and I think it's going to make a really great tunic swing style dress. I gained a lot of confidence sewing the Jackson pullover sweatshirt, and we will see how I make out today with this project. Here I go. As always, starting off by cutting out my pattern pieces. Here's what those look like. And then I'm going to pin and serge the center front pieces together with right sides together. And then with right sides together, I'm going to pin and serge the center back panels together. And I'm placing the front and back pieces right sides together. And to help stabilize the shoulder seams, I'm using 2 pieces of scrap fabric, the length of the shoulders, pinning the 3 layers of each shoulder seam together and serging in place. Then press the shoulder seams towards the back. I serge the neckline binding right sides together, and then divide the binding into 4ths. And then evenly distribute the binding along the neckline. Sew the neck binding to the neckline. And trim the excess fabric. Next, I give another good press. Understitch the neck binding to the seam allowance. Turning the neck binding to the underside of the fabric, pinning everything in place, and then top stitching 1/4 inch from the edge using a twin needle. Next, I trim my seam allowance down close to the stitches. And here's what my neckline looks like finished. Next, I'm going to work on my sleeves. I am going to sew 2 lines of basting stitches between these 2 marks. Pin the sleeve to the armhole right sides together, matching the dots at the shoulder seam and the notches on the front and back. And I'm pulling on the stitches of the sleeve to distribute the ease evenly while I am pinning in place. Serge the sleeves to the underarm. And then I'm taking a minute to pick out my gathering stitches. Give a good press. And then I'm pinning the front to the back at the side seams and along the sleeve seams. And then serging in place. Last thing to do is to fold up the hems of the sleeves and the bottom hem of the dress. Stitch in place using a twin needle. And here you go. My dress is complete. What do you guys think? Okay, let's get into my thoughts. It's objectively not great. The hems are wavy. If you turn and look at the inside of the neckline, it's a mess. I sewed the sleeve hems the wrong way, so you can see the bobbin thread instead of the nice twin needle hem. There are puckers in a lot of my seams, and I still absolutely freaking love this dress. And I'm gonna wear it all the time. I think that the cut is super flattering. The color, the length, the fit, the long sleeves. I think that this is gonna be a great layering piece. You know, put my vest right over top of it, put a sweater over the top, now it's a skirt. So do I love it? Absolutely. And am I gonna wear it all the time? You bet I am. I think I'm going to invest in a walking foot for my sewing machine. I've been doing some reading that maybe it will help me feed the fabric more evenly through my sewing machine so I don't get those wavy hems. But regardless, like I said, real happy with how this turned out. It's just one more project in the books. Unrelenting, forward-moving progress. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video where we will not be practicing sewing with knit fabrics. I'm going back to wovens. Bye!